What do Tesla, Palantir, SpaceX, Yelp, YouTube and LinkedIn all have in common besides being modern tech companies? They were all founded by employees of another incredibly successful tech startup. PayPal. The names of these companies are so ubiquitous that it's challenging to imagine our online world without these services. Team members of the mafia together form the richest group of men to emerge from Silicon Valley with a total net worth of billions of dollars, with so many successful businessmen getting their started. PayPal. What was so special about the company that projected these men to unbelievable riches? Let's take a deep dive into the history of the company. Crazy, right? PayPal originally started out as Confinity Inc., which was founded by four men: Ken Howery, Luke Nostick, Max Lechon and Peter Thiel in 1998. Originally focused on security for phones and other handhelds, this model to a digital wallet due to lack of success. The PayPal app was launched in 1999. PayPal gained some immediate success on eBay, offering a convenient way to transfer money between sellers and buyers, but they weren't without their competition. X.com, one of the world's first online banks, was also vying for market share of the online payment ecosystem. The company was founded by Elon Musk and his mentor, Greg Corey, and Musk was the CEO. X.com and Confided were locked in a fierce battle for new customers to attract new users. Started offering a $10 sign-up bonus at a $10 referral bonus, which was quickly leapfrogged by X.com's $20 sign-up bonus and a $20 referral bonus. Both companies soon realized that if they kept up their competitive business tactics, they would both be run out of business due to a limited supply of funds for the bonuses. Seeing the writing on the wall, they opened a dialogue and soon came to an agreement for a merger with a new company. Keeping the name X.com, as Musk was the largest shareholder after the merger, he was appointed as the CEO. But Musk's term as the CEO was short-lived after announcing that X.com would stop all of its other operations to focus on PayPal in October 2000. Musk was replaced by Peter Thiel. The company was also renamed PayPal in 2001 before going public in 2002. The IPO was a success, generating over $61 million. The IPO of PayPal generated so much interest that they were soon acquired by eBay later that year. Now that we know a little bit about the history of PayPal, let's take a look at some of the most well-known brands in tech today and learn about their founders, many of whom got their start at PayPal. YouTube was founded by three PayPal alumni: Javed Karim, Chad Farley and Steve Penn. Green was a software engineer who focused PAL's anti-fraud system while he was there. He was greatly involved in the early stages of YouTube, but left when he decided to continue his studies at Stanford. Chad Early was the first of YouTube, and during his time at PayPal, he is most notably recognized as the designer of the original PayPal logo. Steve Chen is well known as having funded the early days of YouTube, when the company racked up huge debts on his personal credit cards. Chen was instrumental in the final sale of YouTube to Google, which sold for $1.65 billion just 20 months after the company got it started. That great deal left Chen with $326 million in Google stock. Hurley made out with $345.6 million and stayed on his YouTube CEO. After the purchase, Karim received a smaller share due to the fact that he left the company to study, but he is still sitting pretty at a cool $64.6 million. Yelp was born out of the minds of two PayPal alumni who didn't walk away from the sale to eBay with large earnings. Jeremy Stoppelman and Russell Simmons were both developing ideas in the incubator of PayPal's former CTO Max Lupton. It was there that they came up with the idea for Yelp. Stop them then reportedly was inspired by the fact that he had a challenging time finding good doctor recommendations. Unlike YouTube, Yelp rejected a buyout from Google, reportedly after Steve Jobs convinced Doberman not to take the deal. Stop opening fortune is estimated that somewhere between $111 and $222 million. While it's near impossible to find the net worth of his business partner, Simmons. Jammer is an enterprise social networking service originally developed by former PayPal Chief Operating Officer David O'Sox. It was developed by him as an internal project when he was working at a different company he founded called Genie.com. Sachs launched the product as an independent service when he showcased it at TechCrunch 50. And from there, the project grew to be a huge service. The armor was eventually purchased by Microsoft for $1.2 billion in 2012, but Yammer and Genie.com were the only achievements of Sex. He also produced and financed the 2005 movie, Thank You for Smoking, which made $39 million worldwide. I get paid to talk pretty talk about I speak on behalf of cigarettes. My mom cigarettes kill. No. Is your mom a doctor? No. She doesn't exactly sound like incredible expert. Now does she? How much is sex worth after all the success? Unfortunately, for us, he hasn't disclosed LinkedIn almost immediately after the bio from eBay. Executive Vice President Reid Hoffman went on to form LinkedIn in December 2002. Another member of the Mafia, Keith Raboy, joined the company in 2005 as its Vice President of Business and Corporate Development. LinkedIn had a rocky start in the company's development, as it wasn't profitable until 2006, nearly 4 years after its inception. But after that, it quickly skyrocketed to become one of Silicon Valley's most successful startups. It IPO'd in 2011 at a share price of $45. And during the first day of trading, the stock grows 109%, closing at 93.25 cents per share in 2016. LinkedIn was acquired by Microsoft for a total valuation of $26.2 billion as a result of this success. Reid Hoffman's net worth cites around $3.9 billion. Keith Raboy's net worth, which doesn't come solely from LinkedIn, is estimated at $1 billion. Tesla. Unlike the other companies in this list, Tesla wasn't founded by a PayPal alumnus. Instead, Elon Musk took a very active role in the funding of the company, acting as an early-stage investor. When the company held its Series A funding round, he also took an active role in the process for the company Series B and C rounds, as well. He finally became the CEO of the company in 2008 after investing even more of his own money into the company. Musk has reportedly said that he didn't want to be the CEO of Tesla. We'll get into Musk's network after we talk about another great company that he's been involved in, SpaceX. SpaceX actually was founded by Musk in 2002, after he failed to procure the rockets he was planning on purchasing in Russia to be used to put plant life on Mars. After he couldn't find any affordable spacecraft, he realized he'd have to do it himself by starting a company that could produce them in an affordable way. The company has grown rapidly in 18 years. The company sits at nearly 8,000 employees and has had over 100 launches of the rockets that they've developed. They have also consistently worked with the US government and commercial vendors, and it's safe to say that SpaceX has revolutionized the space industry. First efforts Musk's current network is estimated at $9.7 billion. Talent here. After the buyout from eBay, Volunteer founder Peter Thiel walked away with an estimated $55 million using that money. Phil founded Palantir, at which he hoped to apply some of PayPal's anti-fraud concepts to reduce terrorism, while preserving civil liberties. Initially, the company struggled to find investors and was originally only funded by the CIA with a meager $2 million. And by Thiel himself invested more than $30 million of his own fortune into the company. However, investors could not have been more wrong about his future. After several successes, notably the uncovering of GhostNet and the Shadow Network, Palantir started to gain traction. Now is a large customer in the US government and is estimated at a valuation of $15 billion. Thiel himself is estimated at a net worth of $2.2 billion. As you can see, in the world of business and tech, great minds truly do tend to congregate around great ideas. I like sending next to be the recruiters and interviewers that PayPal were just truly gifted at finding top talent. More likely, however, the culture at PayPal nurtured the entrepreneurial spirit in all of its employees, as shown in a lot of these examples. It also helps to have a team of brilliant co-founders to help kickstart a new idea. We hope that learning the history of the PayPal Mafia will help inspire you to get out there and start working on your next big idea. Just as it's claimed that around 16 million people can claim to be descended from Genghis Khan, it seems that most of the internet can trace its lineage back to PayPal. If you want to watch a video, get a book, accommodation, find a job, or even read about the mission to put the first humans on Mars, the chances of a former PayPal associate being behind it are very high indeed.